Time for another Mark's Comic Haul. Y'all. What's up, everybody? I am Mark Walters. This is Mark's Comic Haul, y'all, and I actually got it together quickly enough to do this haul on Wednesday night after getting my new books. I can't believe I actually am getting this done as quickly as I actually want to for a change. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this new This Week haul. If you guys are new to this channel, my name is Mark Walters. This is Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. I do these haul videos usually once or twice a week. Mostly new books that I pick up from the shop. Occasionally I will do some convention hauls. I just did a really big one not long ago that was like over an hour long. So if you're really, really bored, you can watch that one. Hopefully I've got a Star Wars High Republic and kind of like mixed Star Wars haul that I've been meaning to do. I've been picking up a lot of Star Wars High Republic books, so I'll get to that pretty quickly. I did want to show you guys this. There's another Dallas Comic Show coming up on April 23rd, 24th. I've been doing these trading cards for Dallas Comic Show, and they're kind of fun, so I wanted to show you. This was when we had Howard Chaykin. We did an American flag exclusive trading card. Is that focusing? I think so. That's the front. That's the back. It's got like all the stats on it and everything. And yeah, it was kind of a fun little thing. As you can see down in the corner, it says P1. That's for promo 1 card. And then this was when we had Mark Brooks, and I believe this was the first time that this piece was ever used for anything. And yeah, so what we do is we make these and we just give them away to our VIP pass holders, and it's just like a fun little thing. They can get signed. We only print like 100 of each, so you know there's not a ton of them out there. But yeah, so we'll probably be doing another one of those for this upcoming show, and you can get your hands on one of those if you get our VIP package. All right, so new this week stuff. I've got a bunch of books, and I've also got a slab, which was kind of an unexpected pickup. So I'll get to that here in a minute. And I got to gripe once more about Marvel. Just the god-awful paper quality that Marvel is putting out. It really is just getting embarrassingly bad. All right, so DC, followed by Marvel, followed by Independent. We got Batman 122. This seems like it's going to be kind of a hot book this week. A lot of people are picking this up. I believe it starts the new Batman versus Deathstroke storyline, or it kind of kicks that into high gear. Anyway, it seemed like that book was selling really well this week. And especially the cover B, which for some reason I went to 2 different stores and they were both sold out of cover B. I thought it was a really nice cover B too. Thankfully I pre-ordered it, so I managed to get a couple copies of that. This was another hot book this week. I think because it's supposedly introducing a lot of new characters, but that's Batman Beyond, and I believe this has some kind of like subtitle. Oh yeah, Neo Year 1 is the subtitle. And yeah, so this is Batman Beyond, the new Batman Beyond, #1. And it seemed like this was selling really well. So that's cover A. This is cover B. I only managed to get one of these. Pretty cool cover B. I'm going to try to see if I can track down 1 or 2 more copies of that. That's by Christian Ward. The shop that I mainly go to, Zeus Comics, on some books, they only allow you to order or pre-order like 1 copy or 2 copies, I guess, because they don't want to run the risk of selling out. So like on that cover B, I was only able to pre-order 1 copy. And by the time I got to the shop today, they were sold out. So I couldn't get a second copy. But I got a second copy at a different store that I also pre-ordered from. So, okay, so this is Earth Prime Batwoman #1. I got the cover B, which is the photo cover from the TV series on the CW. Because, you know, I don't know. I'm not watching the Batwoman TV series. I tried to watch it when it had Ruby Rose on it, and I couldn't really get into it. And then when they changed the main cast member, I mean, I don't have any issue with them changing the cast member. I don't know. I just kind of felt like that felt like the sign of a show not working. Like it just wasn't meant to be. But it's still on, so I may at some point have to go back and try to catch up on it. Amazing Spider-Man number 238. This is the facsimile edition. First full appearance of Hobgoblin. I always love that cover. Who was it that pointed out? Somebody pointed out that this isn't a true facsimile because it doesn't include the tattoos that came with the original book. And I thought that was kind of a good sort of side note. Oh, they must have got a reorder in on these because I managed to get a few more of these. I actually got these from 2 different stores. I got, let me think about this. From Collected in Fort Worth, and then Zeus got, I guess, some on a reorder, so they had a couple on the shelf. And that's Amazing Spider-Man number 93, the first appearance of Chasm. This is the Gleason variant. This is the one that you want because it actually has Chasm's face on it. And I don't know if you can read that there, but it actually says Chasm as well. So first appearance and first cover appearance of Chasm. I have quite a few of these now. I need to probably parse some of those out. So this was a bit of a shock between last week and this week. And I don't know that I understand why. So this is Black Widow number 15, and I was really looking forward to this cover. It's been pushed back like a month. It's an Adam Hughes cover. You can see Black Widow 15 is written on her back in blood. By the way, paper quality, horrible. Absolutely horrible paper quality. It's like tissue paper. And there was a bunch of issues with Marvel books this week that came out that were damaged. And I don't know if they were damaged on the printing level or if they were damaged by Diamond. I did notice that multiple stores got damaged copies. So I was actually supposed to get 3 of these. I ended up only getting 1. But yeah, I mean, even this one has, there's like a spine ding somewhere like along there. I don't know if you can see it, but like it was just unavoidable. I couldn't find a perfect copy. And then this I was really happy I got. This is the cover. I guess this would be considered cover B. It's the X-Gwen variant. And this one is by Carr Andrews. And I really like how this one came out. Looks really nice. And I mean, from the moment I saw this, I was like, that's going to be a hot cover. I can tell people are going to want it. And it was. It sold out. From what I could see. Captain Marvel Annual number 1. This was another book where every single copy they had was damaged. But this is the Raza variant, which is kind of cool. As far as Raza variants go, it's not one of the better ones. I don't know if you can see... Right. Trying to find where that ding is. I literally could not. Yeah, it's right here. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, there you go. It's right there. You can see it. Kinda. Couldn't find a copy that wasn't damaged. Thanks, Marvel. Or Diamond, or whoever's responsible for that. This is Deadpool Bad Blood, number 1. Featuring, what is this, first appearance of Thumper, first full appearance of Thumper, or whatever, new character. I thought it was funny, Dan Fraga was talking about how he actually inked this cover by Rob, like, back in 2017, and it's just now getting printed. Kind of makes you wonder, like, some of the covers that you see coming out, like, how long have they been sitting around? Moon Knight, number 10, cover A. I think there's a new character that appears in this issue, I think. Hard to keep up with nowadays. This is the Segovia Spider-Man 60th anniversary variant cover. It's pretty cool. And then I was very happy to get this. I didn't think I was going to get this, but this is the, what is it? The Yoon ratio variant. I think it's a 1 in 25. And I usually I usually don't get these because either A, they're sold out before I can get there, or the store has marked them up way too high. Jeremy at Titan Comics, thank you. The price was just right on this. Very, very happy. You know what? I was telling you guys there was a lot of damages this week with Marvel Comics. I actually had to do something I hate doing. I had a store that pulled some books for me, and I had to pass on them. And I passed on them because they were damaged. And I hated doing it because the store pulled them for me in good faith. And, you know, it's like, I don't want to like say, hey, these books are damaged, I don't want them. But at the same time, like, one of them was a $20, it was like a ratio variant for Spider-Punk, and it was damaged. And I was like, I don't want a damaged ratio variant. That does me no good, you know? So I had to put it back. And yeah, there was a lot of problems this week with Marvel and damaged comic books. It's really upsetting. And most everybody seemed to be blaming Diamond for the damages, I think. Or maybe it was Penguin Random House. Is it Penguin Random House? I keep saying Diamond. Maybe I'm thinking Penguin Random House. Yeah, I think it was Penguin Random House now that I think about it. This is She-Hulk number 3, the Carnage Forever variant. This is another book that I think I had pre-ordered like 3 copies of it, but they were all damaged. This one actually has like a ding right up here. I don't know if you can see it. It was the least, yep, there it is. It was the least damaged of the 3 that I ordered. So, very frustrating. Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man number 1. This is the facsimile edition. And I still have an actual, like, number 1. This is another thing. The paper that they use, it warps. Like, this is actually some of the better paper that Marvel's using. But as you can see, it warps. And, yeah, really upsetting. Anyway, I actually have the original of this somewhere. I need to see if I can dig it out. But I went ahead and grabbed one anyway, just in case I decided I wanted to go back and read it. So yeah, this was a book that was really frustrating this week. This is Spider-Punk number 1. Paper quality, absolutely horrific. I mean, just terrible, terrible paper quality. Really cheap, really flimsy. It feels like it's printed on tissue paper. And almost every copy I saw of this book was very badly damaged. I managed to get some that are not too bad, but they're still kind of warped on the spine. I don't know if you can see that. I put a couple extra boards in here just to try to flatten them out a little bit. But yeah, that was really disappointing. So that's number 1. There's several covers to this book too, and they seem to be selling out. I guess it was really popular. This is the Todd Knock headshot variant. I was hoping to get several of these. I ended up getting 2. And again, it was because damages. Speaking of damages, these were actually left over from last week. This is Star Wars Darth Vader, the Chris Sprouse Lucasfilm 50th anniversary. Or was it last week or the week before? First appearance of Moff Gideon on the cover, Giancarlo Esposito. But yeah, the copies I had ordered came in damaged. And I had actually pre-ordered them like final order cutoff. So I had ordered them like a month ahead, and they still came in damaged. So I was able to get a couple of replacement copies. So I think now I'm up to, I don't remember how many of those I have total, but I think I'm up to like 4. And then I have several of the first Bo-Katan. Strange Academy number 16. I picked up a couple extra copies of this because there's talk about, oh God, I can't think of the kid's name. The character in here, is it Jacob, who becomes the werewolf? And this is considered like his first full appearance. It's one of those books that just came out, but people kind of overlooked it. This was another one that has kind of the warped spines thanks to the horrible printing that Marvel does. So I put an extra board in there to try to flatten those out. So I picked up a couple extras of those. And then this is a book some people were specking on too. I apologize, guys. There's some old stuff in here because either the books, when they originally shipped, they shipped damaged, or I don't know. I just got it late for whatever reason. This is Thing number 5. And this features a very interesting character that some people are talking possible spec on. Thing number 6 just came out this week. I wanted to get the Dan Panozin variant for thing number 5, but this is all they had. The Dan Panozin variants that they had were damaged. Very disappointing. And then this is super late, but my shop, every copy they got was damaged when it came in. So I actually had to get these at collected. So I've been waiting on this book for a while. This is Venom number 5. And this was a book that seemed like it sold out pretty fast when it came out, and I wasn't able to get any. So I finally got my hands on a couple of copies of those, just that one cover. This is Wolverine patch number 1. I didn't pick up the regular cover, so I just grabbed one. This is already going into second printing. Okay, now we're back to New This Week books. I apologize for that little sidetrack there. This is a book that I think is very interesting. I told you guys about this on my last haul. And man, when I saw the actual book, the interiors and everything, it's a really good looking book, guys. And that is Alice Ever After. It's sort of a updated take on Alice in Wonderland. It's written by Dan Panozin. This is the Dan Panozin cover A. Pretty nice. I feel like I got something in my eye. It's Tears of Joy. This is cover B by Jenny Frison. And man, oh man, is this a nice Jenny Frison cover. Wow. She really knocked it out of the park on this one. And then this is cover C by J. Scott Campbell, which I believe they call this the Reveal variant. Almost doesn't look like J. Scott Campbell. Like, it almost looks like it could be a different artist, except for the face is kind of a giveaway. And then I went ahead and I splurged and I bought, this is the 1 in 10 copy Reveal black and white variant by J. Scott Campbell. And I went ahead and grabbed that because I thought, why not? Okay, this is another few more holdovers from last week, because I guess these either didn't ship. Oh, that's what it was. These actually didn't ship last week because there were a bunch of indie books that didn't ship last week, and this was one of them. This is Essentia number 11, and it's purely a cover buy. I just thought it was a really nice cover. Buffy the Vampire Slayer 25th anniversary. This is the Jenny Frison cover. And got 2 of those. And then this is what they're calling the Scooby Gang photo cover variant. Okay, back to this week. Dynamite Never Dies, number 2. I believe this is the Lyrics Lee variant cover. I almost passed on this. In fact, I didn't pre-order it when I saw it on the New This Week stuff. I didn't pre-order it, and then when I saw it in person, I was like, that's a pretty nice cover. I should probably go ahead and grab that. And they only had 1, so why not, right? I was a big fan. I was actually friends with Dave Stevens, the creator of the Rocketeer. So I was kind of happy to see that they're still putting out Rocketeer comic books. This is by Stephen Mooney, who knew Dave. And this is called Rocketeer The Great Race, number 1. This cover is by Gabriel Rodriguez. This is a cover by Stephen Mooney, which is very much done in homage to Dave. Dave did a piece just like this. I think it was for Kamiko Coming Attractions, if I remember correctly. I still have it was like a little promo flyer thing that they did for Kamiko Coming Attractions, and I still have it somewhere. I need to dig it out. Blank. And then this is the Gabriel Rodriguez 1 in 10 Virgin variant cover. So yeah, new Rocketeer. Scorched. Get towards the end here. Spawn, Scorched, number 4. Another X-Men number 1 variant homage cover by Todd McFarlane. You guys probably saw the previous one, so this is the second one. So yeah, I picked up a couple of these. You know, Spawn is so cheap. I mean, these are $2.99, and the paper quality is excellent. This is what Marvel should be looking at. Like, they should be looking at these books and figuring out, how do we make our books look that good and charge that much? Shadow Man number, what is this? Number 7? The Dan Brereton Shining variant cover. I just picked up an extra copy. They had an extra copy at Collected, and I really like that cover. So this was another late ship. This is Something is Killing the Children, number 21. This is the bloody die-cut variant. So, like, you open up the mask and you see, you know, she's got the bloody face. It's got the blood on it, by Jenny Frison. And, yeah, there you go. I just ordered one of those. I wasn't going to go crazy. I figured that's a pretty highly ordered book. And then this was another holdover from last week, because, like I said, all the indie books shipped late. And that is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 127. What is it? I guess the first in-book appearance of Venus de Milo, the female Ninja Turtle. That's cover A. This is cover B, which I believe is inked by Kevin Eastman. I can't remember the artist that drew that. His last name's Campbell. It's not J. Scott Campbell, though. Vampirella Unholy Dracula, A Love Story, issue 4. This is the Elias Chatzoutis variant cover. And again, these are all just holdovers from last week because all the independent stuff shipped late. All right, so guys, that's my new this week haul. I did get one sort of unexpected book. I saw it. I saw the price on it, and I was like, you know what? I gotta have that. I just showed you guys this book in a haul. I guess it was in my big, like, the big hour plus haul that I showed. But you know what? I don't mind having a second copy of it, and that is Eternals number 9. This is graded 8.5. It's the first appearance of Sprite, which is one of the characters that was in the Eternals movie, the super speed character. And they had it marked $25 for this slab, 8.5. For those of you that know, to slab a comic, it's going to cost you at least that to slab a comic. So I figure this is already slabbed, and, you know, the book itself isn't worth a ton of money. I think it only goes for like 10 or 15 bucks. You know, it's not a super valuable issue of the Eternals, but I mean, just for presentation purposes, I thought for 25 bucks, I can't say no. It's a really nice copy. So happy to add that to the collection. It's not in the 9.2s or whatever, but, you know, I'm okay with it. I'm happy with it. And yeah, just add that to my collection of slabs. So there you go. All right, guys, that's all I got for this week. Not a ton of stuff, but, you know, still some fun stuff in there. If you want to find out more about me, you can go to bigfanboy.com, which is my movie news and review site, the longest running movie news and review site in Dallas, Texas. You can also check out dallascomicshow.com. Our next Dallas Comic Show, as I said, is April 23rd, 24th. These are the trading cards we did for the last couple of shows. We'll have another one for this next show. And yeah, I'm excited about that. We got some really fun people coming to that show. It's going to be a blast. Forgive me, my voice is kind of coming and going. Man, I am still fighting off allergies. This is going into 3 weeks now that I've had major issues with allergies. I don't know if you guys are having any problems. It's mainly like all in my head, like sinuses and stuff like that. But like, I've kind of got a scratchy throat, a little bit of a cough. Just cannot wait to get past this. So My usual shout outs. I really need to start writing these down because I know I always forget somebody, but Free Energy, Spidey Fan. I almost always see them at Dallas Comic Show. I hope to see you guys at the next one. Comic Crypto Castle Hills, still cranking out some great videos. He just did a first appearance video that was really awesome. Fred Hall Direct Edition, of course. Sean Hogan, my friend from the UK. Who else we got in there? Ian Hunter, Louis V, Mr. Rigor Mortis 86, David Seeking Nearmint Comics. Jeez, I know I'm leaving out some people. I hate doing that. Anyway, all of you guys that watch, I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting what I do. If you like this content, please do me a favor, like and subscribe. I would very much appreciate it. I am Mark Walters. I'll see you guys on the next episode of Mark's Comic Hall. Y'all, take care, everybody.